All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am Pato. With me is Highwind, and we have Judgment, and this was a live Judgment. Yes, we're in Lancouver, and we got them to let us do a live Judgment here. We got everybody around the stage. We're going to have pictures, hopefully video. I heard there might have been some video in there. I didn't get to see those guys. They were stealth videographers that were coming down from the ceiling. But if we do have that, we'd love to show that to you guys. But basically, an awesome event, and the two teams that we have here are ridiculous.
It was probably the coolest thing I've ever done in Raise Your Weapon history.
It was a lot of fun, and something that, you know, it's a shame that, you know, we couldn't bring that to our community first. You know, we tried a little bit, but, you know, hopefully you guys will see some of the pictures. You'll be able to check out the event, see what we did, and you'll be able to understand how cool this was. You know, a lot of people that didn't even know about League of Legends thought it was very cool. And of course, you know, it's always down on the right side, but we'll just give you a Lancouver logo. In the meantime.
And we can tell you right now, we were at the Richmond Oval.
It's that building right there.
You know, it's getting a little bit late. We've already finished all the way through the third place match. We've completed that. All we have for day 3 is the finals for the Lancouver League of Legends tournament. Players walking away with Asus monitors and GTX 560s. I'm going to throw some numbers out there, but some sick video cards. Right now, though, but we were able to get Antec to throw us some power supplies for this Judgment event. We've got riot points on the line. We're going to give some skins away. So right now, players here in attendance are sitting down. Yeah, I mean, they're within yelling distance of each other, and a lot of stuff has been going on. We're already in round 2, so this is the semifinals.
Yes, the semifinals of Judgment Live,
and
Lancouver.
Right now, we're going to be staring down Team RoshanNow, who had first pick overall, but we asked the crowd, and we regenerated.
They all booed him. Pretty much no one besides RoshanNow begged. He looked at me with his little doe eyes, and he was like, please don't read it. Let me get all text. I will cry deeply without all text. And instead, we put him down to 4th or 5th pick, and it didn't matter because he ended up with a pretty good team.
Yeah, still got some 2400 elo guy on his team. But funny enough story, everybody that's been a part of Judgment recently knows Griffle and GG Ice. Well, both of them have been captains in recent Judgment events. Both are here in attendance. Not only were they not captains, they got wheeled for the 8th and 9th pick on the same team. So, we're going to bring you the semifinals right now. On the left-hand side, we've got Longley, Lieutenant Rocks. Shout-outs to ISP. We've got vVv RoshanNow. We've got Dai and Roarland, the short-haired female.
Her hands aren't that short. I don't know about short hands.
Surely based on, hey, is the short-haired female chick still in the crowd? Is she still available? Boom! Off the board. She got put on this team.
RoshanNow might be looking for a girlfriend. I do not know. This could be a tryout, possibly. Right now it's going really well. They've made it through round 1. So
don't tell Mochi Boss. So, on the right-hand side, for our Team Red, we've got ShogunBang. It was the captain.
Uh-oh.
Holy crap.
They actually just saw each other trying to be sneaky. There's the engagement right there. It looks like Nautilus is actually going to be the first one to fall due to Ignite. A lot of blue team. It looks like GGI is actually trying to hide here. Exhaust gets out of this. He's just barely going to survive. Possibly, but Ken's actually going to pick it up over the edge with that vision. And now the only one left is Shyvana. And Kagba's going to flash over the wall, trying to put some damage in here. Howlingale's way short. They're trying to get the slow, but the slow will miss. Dark Binding just making sure Dai is not going to be able to pursue. And there you have it. 2 kills right off the bat. Each team picking up a kill.
And this is excitement.
Yeah, this is what. And he's popping flashes for what reason we don't know. He just wants to have action. He wants the spotlight too.
And so, without further ado, I present you the red team, Captain ShogunBang here on Aurelia, but also in attendance Griffle, GG Ice, Shining Starlight, and Raven Gauge.
Yeah, just imagine for yourself if you were ever at a Judgment, you came up to a live event, and the fun part about this Judgment is there was less like serious study about who people were gonna pick. There was like that guy in the crowd with the yellow sweatshirt, and it happened to be vVv Tsunami. But you know, and then imagine you wheel around the 8th pick, and someone yells to you, it's like, you should take GG Ice and Griffle, and you're like, I don't know, those sound like cool names. They both start with G. I like the letter G. And then you look and you're like, holy crap, these guys are really good, and they're gonna own the bot lane for me. So this is actually a pretty exciting format. It was a really stellar draft. It was fun to be up there with our little suit jackets, being all MLG prep professional with our Antec shirts. Of course, representing, and LT Rock's getting picked off early. Heavy pressure from GG Ice and Griffle, and they're going to do work in this bottom lane, and it's going to be RoshanNow's job up here in this top lane to try to win his lane very, very hard in the captain showdown up in the top lane. You know, they're just by themselves. They get to have a little time together, decide who's the best captain. But it's going to be up to him to try to win that lane. Otherwise, you know, this GG Ice Griffle combo that got wheeled, winkety blinkety, is going to be able to come through and do some serious damage as this goes further.
Now, remember here, Judgment, we don't take ELO seriously.
Yeah.
But if we were to do a quick math, I believe the ELO discrepancy between bot lane for the blue team and bot lane for the red team is somewhere in the realm of a lot.
So a little bit in the round of about 2K, you know, give or take. But, you know, if we look at the other lanes, though, DieJurger's like a 2400 player. So, I mean, look out for that. And I think they threw their other 2K player, Longley, actually, yes, he mains
Longley
jungle.
2400.
Yeah.
Who mains jungle? some almost front page material.
Yeah, you know, they're okay. They're kind of like that Otter guy. And LT Rock's just unrelenting pressure. And GG Ice and Griffle are just going to feed on this. Because this is the kind of form. This is like the schoolyard. You go to the we have basketball courts over here at at Lancouver, in the Richmond Oval. And if you were to show up these basketball courts and you're this tall, like, NBA player, you're not going to play easy. You're going to go there and you're going to dunk on fools. That's what Griffle and GG Ice are doing right now. They're going up. There's two hands.
DieJurger giving Shyvana a little love tap as Shyvana makes her way into the top half of the jungle. Hey, yo, how's it going?
Yeah.
But I mean, this is going to be epic. Actually, a lot of the matches, so most of the matches were close in round one. We didn't get a chance to cast any games from round one because, frankly, here at Lancouver, they're like, volunteers and staff, here, pizza in the back. And we're like, oh, pizza. Sounds good. Be back, Judge. But yeah, this is kind of a late night. It's really fun. We got it put together. They said, hey, Joe, Highway and Pato, you got main stage for an hour, and we want you to go ahead and take some VODs, and stream it up, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So we're going to take Judgment, run with it, gave us some prizes, and we're looking to have a lot of fun here. This is round two. The finals should be epic. We might even bring you a third place match. I don't know if we can somehow stagger that, but I wish we could.
Yeah, and for any of you viewers that actually are tuning in that haven't ever heard of Judgment, do go check out RaiseYourWeapon.com. There's actually a Judgment tab. You can find out all the rules there, or you can hit up our Facebook page at facebook.com/RaiseYourWeaponMedia. Check us out there, and I can't thank enough Antec for helping us sponsor us and make this even bigger. Because at first we were just going to hit up with the Riot support, but Antec came in and said, hey, you know what? You know, we'd like to add something to your event. They gave us 5 power supplies, and now we have players with a little bit something extra on the line to play for. And Griffle, you know, we're going to see this a lot. LT Rocks is going to get really, really good at Ichthysian Surprise.
Would you say?
He's going to get really good at that.
Would you say he's going to get rocked and then get Ichthysian Surprise?
Like, he's going to get, like Riot doesn't have achievement yet, but he's going to unlock the Kog'Maw achievement by the end of this game. I'm going to tell you right now. And RoshanNow coming in here, brilliant flash over there by Raven. Like that play. Thwarting the RoshanNow.
Yeah, I'm really hoping the team the team RoshanNow team pulls it out here. Makes, you know, right now they know they have a bot lane kind of discrepancy, but you know, DieJurger is scary here in the mid lane. I think we're gonna see Longley making some plays.
Nautilus coming around the back. There's the Pirate ult. Nautilus trying to catch up. He's actually gonna flash in, root him in place, and just make sure Ignite gonna do its work, but it's not gonna be enough to finish off DieJurger. DieJurger's gonna be able to back off out of this.
And this is kind of what we like. We love this schoolyard, rock'em sock'em robots. I mean, yeah, who cares if discrepancy? But a lot of these players, you know, I went around and talked to some of these unranked players who are like, wow, these guys are 2K. You know, I play the game for fun, but I know how to, you know, I know how to play a role. I can either support, I can go top, I can play these champions. And they're like, sweet, let's go, let's have it. And these, you know, a lot of these unranked players or lower ranked players are like, oh my god, they get a chance to play with someone that's like featured on streams. Like, this is the coolest thing in the world to them. And of course, the higher layer players are like, oh, I can't wait to take you guys out. You know, not to the lower layer players, but to the other higher lane players. So,
oh, we have a fight on our hands. 2v3. Griffle and GG Ice fancy themselves the winners, but oh my gosh, it's turned into a 4v3, a 4v2, and DieJurger's all over him, trying to slow him down with his pistol shots. GG Ice running for his life. throw up a little bit of buff there, turn around, just put a little damage on Diverger, and LT Rock stay at the back. He can't quite do the deeps yet, but he can throw in a slow. They've actually dived in here. He wants GGIs. Will he be able to get? He's not going to be able to get Vindication, and Griffle with no mana, unfortunately, is not going to be able to blow LT Rock's face off again for the 4th or 5th time. I don't know what we're at. Oh, it would have been the 5th time.
wait a minute. So GG Ice has 4 of the 4 kills.
Yes, GG Ice has been involved in 4 of the 4 kills, and so has Griffle.
I think what they might end up doing is rotating Kog'Maw mid, maybe. I'm not sure. But wow, you know, Longley and you know, LT Rocks, everybody getting out of there safely. And I think what they might be doing is waiting for Diverger's ult to come up. And once that comes up, they might actually go aggressive. Except both GGIs and Griffle are now... well, Griffle's about to hit 6. He's hit 6 now, so... it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, and the thing I like about this is, like, this is a veteran play, and something that LT Rocks, you know, got a chance to learn, although he's getting soul shackled here and die here, but, you know, it's something they got, veteran players came into him probably in this game and said, hey, let's swap lanes so that, you know, just play safe, hang back from Morgana, don't get, whatever you do not get Dark Binding. And then you'll be able to farm more and you'll be able to catch up, and we'll switch to that lane. So it's like a little bit of a learning process. You got like an in-game tip and see how they work. And the advantage for RoshanNow's team is he actually has the jungler working with his other lanes, and theoretically, if they are able to play right, you know, Diverger rotating bottom to do a little damage control. But if they win the top and the middle lanes, then they actually win 2 lanes, and bottom lane's only going to be its 1 lane. Now, granted, you know, Graves can carry really, really hard, but, you know, it's going to be up to just those 2 versus, and the rest of the team, if they fall behind, to go against the other high-ranked players. But so far as I look at it, you know, Morgana's actually doing pretty well. Her CS isn't really high up there, but she actually has a kill and just got a kill right now.
So, taking a look here at the captain's duel, ShogunBang, you know, 30 CS, not terrible. Kennen, about 60. So, you know, they are winning that top lane. Kennen is working on that Will of the Ancients. I believe that's what he's rushing.
Yes, and this is a typical move for Kennen. Sometimes they sneak in a chain vest somewhere in there. And here we have the Heart Engage on the Diverger. They want to put some hurt on him. They own out really well timed. Graves getting that extra damage buff on there, and they will pick him off. Doesn't matter who you are. You come to the bottom lane. That's GG Ice and Griffle's house.
Oh, man, no, wait. We
the
have
house that they built. Uh-oh, are we going to see some moves? Oh, that was a weak dredge line. Here comes the ult in. Will it be enough? He's going to try to root him in place. He's not going to be able to do it. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit biased. You know, normally I'm not a biased caster, but Griffle and GGS, I feel like they're possibly our boys here. You know, they're like the Judgment veterans. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Roshan now. If you ask me about my favorite vVv player, easily, hands down, Roshan now. Love the guy to death. But Griffle and GGS, they're kind of like they're like our guys. I want them to win. I want them to go all the way.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm rooting for Team Roshan now. Let me tell you, man. They've got the non-stack Dream Team lane.
Yeah, well, they're like the Yankees. You know, they bought all their top talent. They have a couple old guys on their team, or short-haired girls, whatever you want to call them. International space pimps. No, they have really cool titles. They're a little bit overpaid, and the Dark Bindings again. Okay, so LT Rocks, if you come back and watch this, first tip: run at them. Don't run away from them after you die. And make sure you get in. You can kill some minions.
Yeah,
you can put some little bit of damage on them. Yeah, up that farm. And I would definitely say do that next time you're rocking the Kog'Maw. And unfortunate that everybody wants to pick on you, but someone has to get picked on in these games. I mean, you're the short kid with like the big goggles, you know, on the basketball court. That's who you are right now.
Actually, he's the tall kid with the long hair.
Actually, this is factually correct. That hasn't quite figured out his coordination yet, but it's okay, man. It's okay. And Griffle and GD Ice, they're all over Diverger. They're actually being able to raise morale and get a little bit away or kill that ward in disgust.
Uh-oh. It's going to see some collapsing here. Morgana should be saved. I don't know if they're going to see some of engage. I think really what LT Rocks wants to do is just not die. Like his whole goal is to reduce
as I'm looking
mitigate.
As I'm looking at this, I'm almost thinking that, you know, RoshanNow's their new plan is like forget bottom lane. Just let them do whatever they want to do in bottom lane. We're gonna come to mid lane and top lane and kick everybody's butt up here because those guys too big at dunk monsters. We're gonna come
coordination.
Here, pick
we
up
got
kills.
5 players in mid. Oh, the flash dredge line into the GPO. Like, everybody's getting in there.
You gotta get in there. So Raven now the lone defender for mid turret. Aurelio still sitting up top, is actually rotating down here. Actually flashes over towards RoshanNow. Was actually not able to dash onto him. Unfortunate. Was trying to make a play.
Uh-oh, long lead getting caught here.
Woo!
But LT Rock's picking up for kill on GG Ice.
No!
What is this casting?
Griffle! Go all the way, Griffle! Go to the house! I hope they ignore him. They won't notice he's there. He's too powerful.
Oh, yes,
Aurelia single-handedly chasing away the evil blue invaders.
Now, normally we don't endorse bias casting, but apparently
hey,
I wouldn't be rooting for the blue team.
This is a fun game. This is a fun game. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be a fun tournament. I'm allowed to be biased right now for no apparent reason, other than the fact that I actually like GG Ice and Griffle. Cool guys, cool guys. And the cool part is they're actually, we wanted them in this tournament. They weren't able to make it in for whatever. They couldn't get 5 people to commit. But then they were like, hey, you know what? We're going to show up for Judgment. We're going to spend the time. We're going to come down. We want to play in Judgment.
They did show their support for Judgment.
Yeah, so
came out here for Raise Your Weapon.
Them, Intimate Bedtime showing up here, who unfortunately had to fall to the hands of Griffle and GG Ice.
Dream Team bot lane.
Yeah, the Dream Team bot lane.
But you know what? We're going to immortalize these players. We're going to put them up here in on the YouTube highlight reels. And right now, we're excited to see this play. And I know, like I said, a lot of the players, most of the players are excited to play. All the players that are playing right now.
Uh-oh, Longlee's in a lot of trouble here. That's 4v1.
Oh, no.
Not going to work for him. GG Ice getting in there. He's getting a kill for himself. He's like, no, I can't just feed Griffle. I got to feed myself, too. I got children. Actually, he probably doesn't have children. But if he was Leona's maybe motherly. Who knows? Just kind of mean, actually. Just knocks people on the head. Oh, great warding down there because they want to extend their bot lane lead. I think, as I look at this, Red's plan is basically, alright, GG Ice Griff will go win bottom and just keep pushing that forever. We'll just try to hold this mess up here. If you want to show up every once in a while, that's cool. But you look at this ward path. The GG Ice, it's like a freaking, there's no way you could possibly get here. There's no, there's no fog of war that's unseen. It's like they wanted to draw an S.
I want to play connect the dots right now. I'm just like, wait, hold on.
Exactly.
Are they spelling GG Ice and Griffle?
It's the Big Dipper, Joe. It's the Big Dipper. It's upside down Big Dipper.
I'm telling you, man.
If they actually make a heart at some point on the map, I will actually walk over there. We're pausing the game right now. We're confirming the heart. I will walk over there. I'll tell RoshanNow, inform him that his team has now forfeited because the other team has made a heart and he has not. Looks like Shining Starlight disconnecting, but luckily we have a pause feature. And we're going to bring it back to you as soon as possible.
So, when you're not being a biased caster,
yeah.
how do you feel about how do you feel about this game thus far?
I feel about this game so far. I mean, obviously the kills on Griffle. Griffle's, I think, is going to have to really carry this for his team because the talent that's already on the other team, the laning phase hasn't really there's still a possibility for a laning phase, but it doesn't look. We're not really resembling anything like a laning phase. Aurelia's getting to farm back up a little bit and possibly catch up with RoshanNow. But I imagine things are going to break down soon. They're probably going to take some towers. And it looks like, unless Griffle and GG Ice decide to leave their bottom lane, it's going to be pretty interesting. Because Griffle so far hasn't ventured out of that bottom lane. They put all the wards ever to protect him, but they just keep pushing that bottom lane. And the talent that's honestly on RoshanNow's team should be good enough that if they just play this out and it's just solely on Griffle, I don't know if it's going to be enough for Griffle to carry their team. So, it'll be interesting to see. Although, on the same token, LT Rock's really far behind. He has 34 CS, he has Berserker Grease and 2 Doran Blades, and it looks like Griffle almost already has his Infinity Edge.
Pretty early in the game for it, but,
Yeah, 15 minutes. It's pretty close. It's pretty close. It's good. It's a good run. Uh-oh. He's venturing out of the bottom layer. He's already been pinged and targeted. The satellite lasers are targeting down on Griffle.
And they're going to be careful. Rox is going to want to back up here. That turret is toast.
And it looks like that not only have they drawn first blood in turrets, but they have drawn second blood in turrets for the red team. So red team, picking up a decent gold lead here by picking off these turrets. This
war coverage actually really good for at this level of play. It's hey, And when I say at this level of play, I mean we have players that have never played together. They're just like, hey, yo, let's get on a team. Let's play. We get drafted on a team. So kind of like what's going on here.
If that Dark Binding would have landed, someone would have died.
And by someone, you mean?
LT Rocks. But it's okay. Oh, Shyvana going down. Roshan now he's like, what's up? What's up? I'm your favorite. Oh, no, I'm your favorite player, Callan. Believe in me. Believe in me.
Long Lee saying, guys, run.
No, showdown.
No, run. Collapse.
Showdown.
I don't know what to do.
Showdown. Griffle's rotating around the bottom. He's going to have to make plays. He's going to have to save his buddy. His buddy's in there. They're trying to get down the stun side. Jurger's going to fall. Uh-oh. In comes Griffle with the kill. He's going to steal them all. A great dodge over the wall by Long Lee, but a flash over by Griffle. He wants all the kills. All the kills. Double kill. He's going to come here. He wants Roshan now, too. Roshan now's running away because he's afraid. He's afraid. He's a scaredy cat. GG guys. Just luring the false sense of security. And in he comes. Oh, that Janna ult. So pro. So pro. Just barely saving Roshan now's life. Run away, poor Roshan. You have no chance here.
Royland, keep up the good work. You are playing smart.
Yeah, I do.
You are carrying this team right now.
Raise the roof.
Tune in and
Seriously.
You watch this, you're like, hey, I got featured on a stream with these guys. We're gonna let you know here at Raise Your Weapon. You are doing a great job. You are keeping this team alive.
The short-haired girl playing my favorite girl in League of Legends. So major props for that, and playing her really well. Because honestly, Roshan now was done. He was done. He was pulled from the jaws of death by Janna's loving winds. That sounds weird. Anyways.
The jaws of what?
No.
Never mind. Moving on.
What? Yeah. Yeah.
So, I wouldn't say things are out of control yet from an unbiased perspective.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like at any point in time when Roshan now and Gangplank want to gang up anywhere, they got this. They're just going to press R. Maybe Lieutenant Rocks will hit them with that Caitlyn surprise to kind of weaken them, soften them up a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, his goal is to go in there, get focused. Normally, like, Kog'Maw, he's your #1 target. Uh-oh, Didgerger's in a little bit of trouble. Griffle doesn't care. Look at that. He's just brushing it off his shoulder.
Run, Didgerger.
He's like Jay-Z.
Ooh.
Oh, GGI's with a nice stun there. Flash over the wall, but GGI says, no, I'm going to stun you so even more. Roshan now trying to help out his buddy here. Trying to help out his swag pick, as he will. The guy with the leather jacket to give him some swag. And unfortunately, I don't think he has enough swag left in him. Looks like Raven actually going to pick up a kill there. Good for her. Or him. Sorry. I think of That's So Raven. That just popped out into my head. I have no idea why.
So Raven Gage looking good here. 1, 2, and 2. He's got the 73 creep stats. Not that far behind. Actually, Nautilus only at 75. So really keeping up there with that 2400 elo jungler.
Yeah, doing work. Doing work.
Uh-oh.
Shining Starlight's going to have to work in some protection scheme here with GGI. GGI's coming around the back. Just running through. We're like, hey, look, it's an Oracle. You guys should totally take this, I swear.
So it looks like now Kog'Maw going to be rotating into the top lane.
And you know what? I think that might be one of the best lanes for him to go into to try to fight off possibly.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, it's the showdown, Didgerger, Griffle's face. Who's going to win? It looks like Griffle's all in underneath a turret even. Onto Didgerger. Will he be able to pick up this kill? Roshan now trying to come in. Griffle's on all sorts of trouble. What is he doing? What is he doing? His computer must have been disconnected because Griffle would never do that. He would never be that bad. He would have totally microed that. The turret should have fell instantly. I don't know. Obviously, network issues here at Lancouver, but it's okay. It's okay. They didn't want to pause for him. They didn't want to be, courteous, but it's okay.
This is great because now I think they might be able to convert a dragon here. Lieutenant Rocks, who never had to leave top lane, can just sit here, catch back up.
Yeah.
Plus this dragon gold. I mean, this is what you want to see. This is how you make the plays to get back in the game. Didgerger doing an excellent job here, zoning out 1, 2, 3, all of the enemy red team. Dragon's going to go down. They're going to get the timer for that. Blue team is back in the game. Actually, they were never out of the game.
I don't think they were ever out of the game. I think, sometimes, the best way to get back into a game like this is pick off the foolhardy jerk with 7 kills.
Yeah.
And then just convert a dragon.
He's got all their gold. This isn't Dota.
There's
not one guy that can just carry the whole team.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Civ HD thing. What you do is you feed a carry, and then you kill him, and you get all that new bonus gold.
Yeah, and if you share it with the assist, because assists is based on the total gold.
Big time, big swing back. It's
like investment.
Yeah, it pays off eventually then by some way.
Griffle got those kills on
LT Rocks.
Yeah, I got this on.
Yeah.
But
that was the
wasn't
decoy.
Worth anything.
That was the decoy.
Kog'Maw wasn't worth anything.
Yeah.
He was like he was worth less than a creep.
Yeah. Right now he's a glorified creep. Those blue caster mains worth more, Griffle.
No, I mean it's on. You can go to the website. Tournament. Flash 11.
Looks like LT Rocks now, keeping his distance up here.
Oh, here it is. That mid turret is gonna go down here. Run, LT! Just dodge, juke, dive, duck.
Always turning it around on Shogun. Shogun's actually having to back off out of this, and Roshan now rotating up to give LT Rocks a little bit of support. Looks like LT Rocks now is creeping up on 62 CS. He's getting back in there. He's doubled CS since we last checked in on him, which is pretty good. It's pretty good. Shining Starlight.
Combined with the two turrets they just recently took, and that dragon. I mean, if we look at the team gold, honestly, it's only with 2K difference.
I just want to point out, Roshan now, when you go back and look at this video, Griffle, he quick drilled at you, he came up to you, he said, hey, let's go, and you ran away. So just remember that, you ran away. Look, you're still running away, Roshan. When are you going to turn around and actually fight? When are you going to be a man? Be the man that I believe you can be.
Oh, this is it. They're
gonna need you.
Oh, no, just missing. Oh. It was close though.
Yeah, it was very close. I think if it could hit the cape, the butt flap or whatever of that Graveskin, would have had him. Would have had him.
So right now, I mean, I think if they could get the oh no, they just kind of
heavy push. No, they want to let this go, but it's just a bait for the Pirate ult. Backing up out of here. Not a full engage though. They don't quite have the ults there. That was like the weakest mobility move ever by Nautilus I've ever seen.
This is perfect with all that, using the Gangplank ult to prevent them from pushing.
Oh no, the flash onto Shining Light. Great counter flash out to survive in a dark binding that was actually really slick by Shining Starlight. Props to you. Props to you. That was a good move. I like that.
And oh no, you're on the run again.
This guy,
what is he doing? 3 flashes. This is the man.
Uh-oh, here comes the blind buckshot.
Oh.
Boom, count it. You know what Griffle said right there? What he said?
Thanks for red.
Pull! And then he shot him down.
And then thanks for red?
Yeah. Thanks for the true damage and the slow. It's cool, bro.
It's alright, man. He traded 1 life of a pirate for like 2 or 3 flashes and a turret.
And Raise right there. They were able to pick off Raise due to that distraction technique. It was pretty bold. It's pretty bold. I like that now. Oh, wow. These wards getting down together.
Oh, man, that Oracle is paying off. I really like this Leona build. 3 GP10s and an Oracle. And, well, then some cooldown reduction boosts. Like, what more could you want? That's just nothing.
More gold per 10! Let's get in the Avarice Blade. What are we doing here? What are we doing here, people? I imagine she's probably going to head towards Australia's Reverly. GG Ice going to be able to help initiate for her team. And I have to say, GG Ice's ults have been pretty sick. Like, doesn't feel like dead on. Like, sometimes like you have to get in the middle to get that stun, and a lot of times like you'll just get a lot of slows out of it. But like he's even like a single target on Digerger that one time was like, bam, no, I got you. I know exactly where I have to put it.
Because I know when I play Leona, I'm like, normally I don't split hairs, right? I'm like, I got close enough.
Yeah. They were threatened.
Not GG Ice. GG Ice was like, if I don't get the stun, I'm just gonna
Seppuku. Seppuku. That's the only.
Dive the fountain.
That's the only way out. Take your sword, and just slice
down.
the belly, or eat a frisbee. I don't know which one it is. The internet says frisbee. I heard it was a sword when I read up on it. I don't know.
So Kog'Maw getting there with this, long range poke, this living artillery. Has finally got himself up to about 83 CS.
Oh, and there's the hard engage. Griffle putting in massive damage, but Roshan now taking down the red team, tearing apart, going man modes. Griffle 1v4.
This was the surprise.
Oh, the triple kill. Digerger picks up the triple kill and the ace.
Is this a throw?
I think it might be. They engaged onto there, but Roshan now that ult got full duration on everybody on the enemy team. And he was able to do some work. The kills.
Lieutenant Rock sacrificing himself so he could use that passive to full benefit.
Yes.
I think he picked up
that was actually the key. Like, if we could rewind, which we could, but we're going to watch this Baron kill. But, if we went back and did a highlight for that, definitely would have seen the great spread right there. He didn't run away like before. He actually ran straight into the enemy team.
Like he was
got
listening.
5 people. Yes, like he could hear us all the way over from the caster booth. He heard us and he took that
And-
tip and went straight in there.
I don't know if you noticed this. He died so quickly that by the time they took Baron, he was already respawned.
All part of the strategy, Highwind.
It was
All
like,
part of the strategy.
Guys, I'm going to die
strategy.
regardless, so I'm just going to get in there. I'm going to go ahead, weaken them a little bit, soften them up with the surprise.
Yeah. Yeah, I can even throw a slow in there for good measure.
I'm going to spawn and grab me a Baron buff. Free.
Yeah, I mean, that's how you want to play it.
Actually, they paid him to get Baron buff.
Yeah. really stellar
Blue
for
team
them.
taking a gold lead advantage? What is this?
What we're seeing from RoshanNow's team, might be the new meta. Run Kog'Maw, run them as that decoy, get them really, happy about their lives, what they do, and then just keep feeding that Kog'Maw, because he's not worth anything, but that true damage is key.
Oh, it's where it's at.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, bot lane not working out for you, go mid lane. Mid lane not working out for you, go top lane. All right, that's not working out either, but hey, we want you just to bait them. Normally people see Kog'Maw like, kill the Kog'Maw. And you're like, as a team, you're like, peel for Kog'Maw. But now they're like, nah, you can have Kog'Maw.
Yeah.
And
they don't know what to do. You don't know what to do with this as the enemy team. You're like, what's going on here? And the quick collapse, flash out by Shining Starlight, trying to back off out of this.
Don't die!
Griffle all under Rowan. Oh no! ShogunBang picking off a kill. The captain getting in there. They have to be careful.
I think she got caught up in the excitement, was like, hey, my whole team's going.
I think her team betrayed her a little bit. LT Rocks, this is all part of the strategy. Don't be worried. He's going to put some true damage in here. The quick flash out, just sucking them all 5 in. He's going to get at least 3 targets. 2 targets?
1.
And it looks like 2 targets. Get the true damage on Griffle. They're just luring him into a false sense of security. He's out of mana now. Oh, that flash. That flash was dirty, but he's still going to die.
Oh, the kidding!
He's still going to die a horrible death.
Yes!
It's not coming in on
Take
Griffle.
it down!
By Jurger.
Oh, GG Ice. You are not. Oh,
woo!
The
flashes for days.
Stitcher, where's the
Starlight? Starlight with the
no.
beautiful dark binding.
All right, not the black shield. Wait for it to wear off. Oh, there we go. Ooh, Roshan actually getting kind of low, but he will use that Baron buff.
The Ginger coming around the backside.
That's okay. His citrus is back up.
GG's gonna have to make some plays here. Ginger underneath the turret, trying to put in some damage with the heals. Too great. The Baron buff sustaining too long. They have to wait 15 seconds for Griffle to get back up. And again, like I said, the thing I was afraid of is that everything was going to have to be put on Griffle's back.
And at 28 minutes and 35 seconds, we are dead even in gold.
But of course, that's the only way for shenanigans to go.
So my question to you, as an unbiased caster,
yes,
was when Griffle was 5-0 and whatever,
yes,
did you expect them to be dead even in gold at 29 minutes?
Well, I guess as an unbiased caster, I thought that Griffle, like what we're seeing here, would have the majority of the kills and all the gold would be stacked on him, where the gold would be spread more evenly on the carries and the jungler for RoshanNow's team. So I thought the gold might be kind of even when all said and done. I think it's a lot harder right now for Griffle to try to carry as Graves. Maybe if we switched roles and he was the Kog'Maw, and he was somehow to be this fed this early, it might be a more realistic chance for him to be able to kill everybody here with his long range and poke and be able to carry the game. Or maybe a Tristan or something like that. I could see that. Or this awesome Vayne that we saw in previous judgments. But as a Graves, even though Graves is really, really good, I don't know if it's quite going to be enough to carry and stop this RoshanNow team. He's actually looking really, really good right now.
Right now, I think it's.
But as a biased caster, Griffle's still going to carry this game. He's going to roll in there and kill everybody. Pentakill. It's coming. It's coming. The Pentakill is coming. You're just waiting for it. GG's going to lay down that beautiful sick ult, catch everybody in there, and actually somehow reverse LT Rox's passive, and it's actually going to do true damage to his own team. Just wait. You're going to see it. It's coming. It's coming.
The reverse IK surprise?
Yeah, it's that's the real surprise. The real surprise.
Surprise! Juggle Fiddle is going to pop out of Kog'Maw's dead body and do damage to his own team. Is that what we're going to see?
Yes.
Alright, I want to make it happen.
It's a level 3 super. Haven't seen it in League of Legends yet, but it was patched in. It was hot fixed in. Just for the judgment tournament.
Just for the viewers looking, watching at home, I can't be surprised. Now doing 450 true damage to surrounding enemies.
That's some serious damage.
You hit 5 people.
Yeah.
That's like 2,500 damage.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage out of a passive.
Damage.
Yeah. You can't mitigate that.
You could count the damage you might have done before you died.
You could go all frozen hearts, still taking that 450 damage. You're still taking it.
Uh-oh. I'm a little worried.
Uh-oh. Is this like a weird base race thing that's going on here?
Like Red Team has Baron Timer, and they've definitely got ward coverage. I mean, Good Lord, who is playing support for this team? Because there are wards everywhere.
Yes. It's who's drawing intricate shapes, and Blue just waiting for them to come in, but they know better.
Blue, you know what? I like Roland's ward placements. Look, she's got one ward on the map. It's doing the work of like 5 of GG Ice's wards.
I know! Look at all that work. He had to run around for so long.
Yeah, just
like, Blue's not even going to go up there. Like, do they know what side Blue is on? Blue doesn't come from that side to go to Baron. They come up from the bottom. Like, I don't know what Red's doing there. But you know what? You know, they were a little cautious. They were a little cautious. And GG Ice, you know, he likes to draw things on the map. It's not quite a heart. I'm looking. No heart yet from them. So, you know, I'm looking at, you know, what's about to happen here. Kennen, he's got his
Zonia Hourglass. He's got his Rabadons. Gangplank getting really tanky. Already got Warmog. Got Randuin's Omen. I think. Oh. We're just back here.
Oh, they saw the back right there.
Probably not the best time to back because Baron is going to spawn real soon.
But that's all a part of the plan, Joe. It's the bait decoy, LT Rocks, Kog'Maw strategy.
Yeah. They're like, he can't blow up on us now.
Are you ready for the LT Rocks reverse ace pentakill ace?
You just blew my mind.
I just blew everybody's speakers. That's what just happened. So seriously now, the blue team probably getting set up for Baron now. They're probably going to put some wards of their own to catch the red team in here. GG Ice did go back. Probably looks like he did buy up some more of his own wards, shifting around his inventory right now.
What?
Looks like a pirate. Where did that pirate
all go? It must have been bot lane.
Yeah, it's bot lane. So actually clearing out bot lane right there.
I don't know. I think that might have been a mistake.
I know, Digerger, he likes his chances, I guess.
I think they're going to
set up for this Baron.
They're going to
Blue
want
buff is up.
Except, no. Morgana, Shyvana.
Oh, 3 wards, 4 wards over into the Baron pit. They can't possibly remove those, Highwind. Look at that strategy. New meta. Check that out. You buy oracles, yeah, you might be able to go over there with a select team, try to wear those out, but that's bait. That's just bait. They're setting this up for an awesome Baron fight. You're not going to remove all those. It's not going to happen.
Oh, Dark Binding will land.
That is not the target you are looking for. That is
there
not
we go.
the
LT Marks.
you
Yes. Right now, anything you do is considered free damage.
Yeah.
They're not counting on you to do any sort of auto attack damage.
Yeah.
They're only counting you for your true damage buff. So anything you do right now. Right,
I take a lot of damage on the way, and Griffle getting in there, actually putting a lot of focus onto LT Rocks, and Digerger and RoshanNow are focused on there, but they're not focused on Griffle anymore. Griffle turning around, he's trying to 1v1 Digerger, he's trying to get those crits. Who will win? Digerger's actually going to flash up. He always runs away. He's always afraid of Griffle. He can never face him like a man. RoshanNow now backing off out of this. Looks like red team getting the better of the blue team right now in this current setup. And I think, you know, if they would just commit a lot of resources onto Griffle and just take him out early, I think they have a really good chance of winning all these team fights.
Goodness.
Just that one that happened to fall out just a little bit.
So Pirate Alt just came up.
Yeah.
So I think had he had that for that previous fight, I think we would have
seen... They're clearing out the wards. Will they be able to do it, though? That is the key.
Oh,
Griffle coming in here is onto Digerger.
Oh, please. Oh. No, they're waiting. They're
saving it, probably to clear another push wave. Can't use that in a team fight. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy right now.
So Kog'Maw is back up. He's coming back in for another Icathan surprise.
Oh, or he's going bottom lane. Oh, the surprise push. They never expected this push. Digerger's just running up and shooting him and running away.
Disconnected.
Who disconnected?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, good call, good call.
A summoner has disconnected.
So, 15-16, 600 gold difference in the favor of the red team. They wanted a small little skirmish there, but they're still kind of low. They're still kind of hanging around. Baron's still up. The giant ward wall from GG Ice was taken out, although it looks like he's coming back with 4 more wards to start another ward wall at Baron.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Clearly. That is the strategy here. Really unorthodox tactics these teams are using, but, you know, this definitely...
his build right now on Leona is finished.
Yeah. I mean, this is all you need. All the rest is ward walls. That's all you have to buy, and that's the best part.
Once you get your 2 GP10s, and actually there's 3, but you turn one of them into Shirelles, what else do you need?
You don't really need much else.
I mean, wards. You have 2 inventory slots to stack wards. You can carry 10 wards. That is all you need.
Yeah. Let's go. You could even carry pink wards. That's That's where it gets really crazy.
Because you could have a stack of pink and a stack of green.
Yeah.
But if you have Oracle...
Ooh. Might need to pot up.
So,
Alright, so it looks like Morgana is in now. Georgia face-checking
Oh,
everybody,
no.
but this could be bait. Roshan now thinking about going in. Doesn't go in.
This
Now
is
the Polydol
bait.
comes in. They've drawn him in.
Oh,
Will Roshan now be able to
GG,
follow this up? And Leona's going to get in there. Great stun by him. Griffle getting in there for who knows why he went in there. I don't know why. Roshan now actually with a great...
that ult from Jana was perfect.
Great.
Unfortunately,
Great all right there. Unfortunately, the Hourglass not quite enough for Kennen. Shogun really wants this. He's trying to run down Roland. Will he be able to take away her oracles? Just getting over here. Might try to flash over. Oh!
Yeah.
Sick juke moves. Juke master
Look
Jana.
at this.
LT Rocks, they didn't expect this push. They didn't expect this push. GG Ice did, but he didn't expect this push. Able to pick up turrets, split push.
And now that they've drawn the attention,
Nautilus is going up the gut.
Blue team's turret has been
That top turret for 2 turrets, I don't know if it's worth it. Nautilus is trying really hard to hack down this tree, but apparently this tree is made of stone, and his axe is not sharp enough.
LT Rocks, what are you doing? Counter juggling?
Blue stealing Blue Bus. It looks like someone just got in this game.
All right, so
Making
this is sketchy.
plays.
These guys are doing Dragon right now, but guess who just spawned? Your boy.
Oh, the Grifflenator?
Oh yeah. It looks like he's not gonna run straight to Baron. I would have been scared. I thought he might be going to Baron,
Ooh.
and I thought that the blue team might be caught up position. But he's just
Yeah,
gonna
and
get
actually-
that bot lane going, getting the push a little bit.
Yeah.
Morgana's like, ooh, they stole our blue, but that's okay. Kennen's like, yeah, baby, feed me, hook me up. Roshan's like, money, money, money.
Money.
And I want to say that.
We
Look
were
out,
completely
Baron.
on key. We were completely on key
We
there.
were on
That's
key,
what
by
I'm
the
saying.
way.
Yeah,
High five.
Yeah.
Air high
Woo.
five.
yeah.
Internet high five.
The pink ward thrown down.
Roll
Of course, able to clear out
Roll it.
that ward wall.
You gotta kill that ward. You can't just run by that ward. We're gonna teach you how to attack move after this.
Yes. Attack
Oh.
move is your friend when you're playing Minesweeper.
Oh.
Again, this is not the target you're looking for, but it's okay. It's okay. He's a big target. He's easy to hit.
So just doing a quick check.
Yeah.
All ults for blue team are up. All ults for the red team are up. The next battle, it will determine a winner.
It's going to be the Throwdown Showdown. Judgment round 2. Team RoshanNow versus Team ShogunBang.
Man, I wonder if there's like a ward emporium because they are going to be running out. Like, whew, what is the attack speed on Griffle? He's got
With quick draw,
16
he's
items.
probably really up high near around 2. I would believe at this point. If it was back in the day like it used to be where last Whisper
Thornmail
gave you,
on
yeah.
Gangplank, yeah.
Whoa! It's anti-Griffle technology. It's really gonna, it's really gonna come down to Griffle not jumping in there and just engaging on a lot of those engagements like he has been. He has to play really, really safe. His positioning has to be clutch here. Russia now actually disengaging this completely just in case they don't want to have any part of this. Just don't want them to do Baron.
Oh, and ShogunBang calling for Baron. I don't know if this is someone. Oh wow.
Griffle fires way too fast.
Oh, Griffle sitting at about 60%. Now's the time to
Uh-oh.
engage. Now's the time to engage.
Uh-oh, no one's there to follow this
But
up.
Longlee.
They're all on to Longlee. Longlee, will he be able to survive this? Oh, that stun from GG Ice was clutch. That stun was so clutch.
You're just gonna get him, get close. Oh,
Oh, looks like it was gonna fall.
Your team is in trouble.
Griffle's having to run back to
Lieutenant
base.
Rock's making
He's having to
a
run back
comeback.
to the base.
Triple
kill.
I gave him so many
The comeback
kills.
play.
summoner has disconnected.
The
Oh.
rope-a-dope, if we've ever seen one. GG Ice disconnecting, reconnecting. He disconnected because his ult was too good. League of Legends booted him out of the game, and he had to reconnect for a short period. It's a penalty. It's a price he pays for being such a good Leona. And Blue's going to pick up the Baron buff here. They're up by 3K at this point. Close it in here. ShogunBang needs to be very, very careful. He has that GA, and they're just baiting him into
Griffle.
Griffle. Griffle just trying to get out here as quick as possible.
Quick, hit
Trying
the
to get a
Shurelya.
slowdown.
Let's
Get
go.
that Zephyr. Get
Flash
that Zephyr.
exhaust. Let's go.
Get that
Come
Zephyr.
on, Roland. Flash
Get
exhaust.
that Zephyr. Oh, just
All right,
short.
now flash and run.
Uh-oh.
Flash
Don't
and
get
run.
chunked by Gerger. He wants to trade this.
Oh, she has exhaust. She'd used it there
Uh-oh.
earlier.
Nautilus Assault coming in here. Will he get popped? It looks like he will get popped. That Gerger with another kill on Griffle. And they're getting pressed in right now. Blue team doing work. GG Ice just throwing down a token stun there. Not really able to do much. Looks like blue team's rotating out there even though they probably could have took that turret. They spent a bunch of time tanking it. Might as well just throw some damage on it. It's okay. So they can go back and buy.
Blue team with an actual massive advantage. Actually, not really. It's only about 3K gold right now, and at this point, at 40 minutes into a game.
Yeah.
But this is what we're talking about: semifinals, Judgment, Lancouver 2012. I still don't know who's gonna win. Blue team has an advantage. They've got Baron. They got a small gold lead, but who would have known?
Red team has the Grifflenator. The Grifflenator, he's too strong.
Griffle hasn't picked up a kill in 4 deaths.
I know, it's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. Oh.
But.
A summoner has disconnected.
Uh-oh. They don't want to lose their swag boy, the guy with the leather jacket. Without him, none of the ladies will want to talk to them, except for the short-haired one that's a boss.
Oh, man.
A.K.A. Roarland.
Roarland has less deaths than a certain Leona.
Oh. Ooh. Yeah, GGI is getting there a little bit too much.
And you know what's going on?
What?
Roarland is playing Janna.
Yeah.
RoshanNow's favorite support is...
Ooh.
This is like protege moment. Like, she's getting on the job training.
Yes.
Like, you can't get better. Like, RoshanNow easily top 3 North American support.
Yeah.
Who can say, like, how often can you be like, man, you know, I played a game with the, you know, top 3 North American support player. Like, boom.
Yeah, whatever, you
taught
know.
me how to play Janna.
Yeah.
It's like when Kabam tells us how good his, you know, he learned Blitzcrank from Double Lift or something.
Yeah, exactly. Although he'd probably tell us it was someone else and Double Lift was crap for some reason. Who knows? But. Oh, wow. Just looking at some of these item builds. We're getting pretty developed here. We're 40 minutes into this game. This game is pretty even.
I think these guys have torn my emotions back. They've gone back and forth. But, you know, this just in, Team Ayuke has defeated LXG Church. They're going to be moving on to the finals. So whoever wins this match is going to be taking on Ayuki's team. And what we want to do is make sure that the LXG Church should stick around. They're going to play for 3rd place. So if we can pass on that information, that would be fabulous.
Yes, yes. As well as whatever fantastic team loses this game.
So if RoshanNow team manage just to pull this on, they're going to be playing against his little brother or...
oh, no.
Oh,
the
yeah.
man that was ripped from his bosom. You know, when he got first pick, you could see in his eyes he was like, finally, I will get to play with Altex in a Judgment tournament. 'Cause that's the only thing he wants. He wants to play in a Judgment tournament. He wants to play with Altex. That's all he wanted in life. That's all he wanted growing up and playing League of Legends, is to play with Altex in a Judgment tournament. And thus, the crowd ripped it from his hands. And so now, if he possibly wins this, RoshanNow is going to have to kill his little brother in order to win Judgment. It's a tragic tale. It's a tragic tale.
And it looks like they're just going to straight up tank this turret.
As they should be able to do. It looks like Red being really cautious now.
And you know, Griffle actually kind of out of position here.
Yeah, the
Griffle.
Griffle.
Maybe they said let's go ahead and give up this free turret, and if they commit to a base turret, we'll question it. But I don't know.
It's time for Griffle, you know, to take the ball. You know, a lot of people have been talking so far about this, about how he hasn't got a kill in 4 deaths so far. You know, saying that he doesn't pass the, you know, he's passing the ball, he's giving up the rock, he needs to take those last game shots, and he needs to pull LeBron James right now. He needs to take it to the hoop, he needs to take charge, he needs to be the player that he was supposed to be, and, you know, I think Griffle needs to be LeBron James.
Did you just make a basketball reference?
Yes, I made more. I've made several this. Have you been paying attention?
Yeah, I'm here the whole
Okay, anyway, so there's the burst of the Grifflenator. And here we go, we're coming in here. Griffle's still out of the danger zone, being able to put in some damage. His attack speed being slowed down, but he's still underneath the turret, still putting out damage. He wants that rush now. I can see it in his eyes.
Oh, man.
He might turn around.
Roarland taking out GGI. Support on support action. My money on Janna.
Just going to say right now, Roarland, better than GGI's support.
Yeah.
This is showing it right here, clearly.
Unranked. Unranked. Janna, under the tutelage of the one great RoshanNow.
Yes.
And these teams, I think it's dire straits right now for the red team.
Yes.
I think we're gonna need some plays to be made. You know, Kog'Maw actually doing turret damage. No longer just an Icathan surprise.
Yes. The early game strategy is played out exactly how they wanted to.
I feel like not only was it a great strategy to begin with, but that strategy is going to be there. You know, They can always sacrifice Butterfly Kog'Maw.
Yes. But now he's going to put a little bit of
Right now,
damage,
he's
take out
taking a turret.
Yeah, that's all part of the strategy. You can do that. You can be free and get away with that. Quick draw away. He's going to have to go back to his fountain, actually, to heal up here before he's actually going to be able to re-engage here.
So Baron buff has worn off. It will be back up in 3 minutes. I don't know if the game's going to go this long, but there's, after taking both inhibs, there's no reason to really pressure this. They can play it safe. They can go back to base. They can actually grab Dragon and then shop up. Maybe take a red or blue buff. There's a lot of farm coming top. I don't know.
So this is what I see for the red team. This is how they're going to come back and win. The Grifflenator, he's not the T2000 model. He can't put himself back together. But it looks like what he might be going for here is for a Bloodthirster. And with that lifesteal, he's going to become the T2000. He's going to be able to put himself back together in these team fights, get some of that health back, and just keep coming at the blue team in long engagements. And I think if he can position himself right, and as they start to damage him, he can actually put himself back together, we might see a comeback from the red team.
Now, we know Griffle is one of Judgment's favorite heroes.
Yes.
He's recently risen up, but he's taken that spotlight candidly.
He's like an American treasure or a Canadian treasure at this point. A Canadian treasure, let's say. American treasure is a little too much. He's like a Canadian treasure at this point.
I was going to say, by calling him American treasure, why would you insult the Canadian treasure?
All right, Roshan now.
You're right. I think he might be interested in a Bloodthirster. He's got some farm coming up here in bot lane. But I think what we're gonna see is blue team's just gonna be playing smart. They're gonna play conservatively. Yeah,
I mean they got Roshan now at the helm, easily one of the coolest guys here in the Judgment tournament. I'm glad we finally got him in here.
LT Rock's originally like 0-5. Oh, that was interesting. Ooh, I don't know if we're gonna have to flash there. Might have been a little bit of a panic flash there, but that's okay. LT Rock's now 7, 8, and 9.
Ooh, he likes to count. He likes to count. He's nearing an even score, an even KDA. And red team, they're all in here. They want this, and blue team realized that the Shirelle is reveling the heck out of there. Like, you will not catch us, not until we have Roarland, our MVP support, better than GG Ice Winky Blinky.
I'm calling it. I think what happened, Roarland and RoshanNow swapped computers.
You think so? You think Roarland right now is playing the RoshanNow?
Is playing on Roarland's account.
That would be a pretty bold strategy.
We got
it would be unexpected.
Roarland playing on RoshanNow, carrying as Kinnan. That's my call. But red team better take a look at their base because those base turrets are not starting to become under siege by super minions. It looks like LT Rocks kind of has a, is like a magnet for those dark bindings. Like sometimes I'm like not even sure he was in range.
It's all part of the strategy. Why do you think he bought a GA? I don't even know why. That's actually a misbuy probably because he wants to die.
Yeah,
I don't know what he's doing.
It's counterproductive to their strategy.
Yeah. Longly taunting the red team. And there we're going to have an engagement. Will he finally go down? Griffle actually jumping in there right away. Trying to throw in as much damage as he can. LT Rock's going to be taken out. He's going to be able to have a chance to put in that true damage.
He's got the GA
doing a ton of damage. Oh, the GA! The GA coming back in. He's not actually going to be able to put out the Atheist Surprise. Otherwise, it's clearly already be over. Charger actually under a turret. Doesn't even care. LT Rock's doing work. Will he be able to pull this off? Will he be able to pull off the kills? There's the Atheist Surprise. He's going to put some damage. Will he be able to get GG Ice? Oh, the flash out by GG Ice. It's like ShogunBang is going to go down. His GA will come back up. He will possibly be able to get underneath this turret easily with a dash if he wants to. He's going to actually go into Diverger, take a little bit of damage. Diverger's eating turret shots, doesn't even care.
And there's the GG, well played.
Woo! And that is the game.
Wow.
RoshanNow.
What a game. I can't believe that just happened.
I
mean, I can because I was rooting for the blue team the entire time. Right, I'm calling it. Roarland, MVP, Judgment, Lancouver 2012.
She should be. She should be after that game.
I'm going to go ahead and update the brackets. I'm going to make sure this championship match is going to get underway, so we're going to try and stream that. I don't know, the third place match will be starting soon. Unfortunately, we don't have more than one streaming utility laptop thingamajigger, so.
And all I have to say is to Griffle and GGS, I'm disappointed in you. You let me down.
Just a little bit.
And I'm really hurt inside. So best of luck, everybody. I hope you guys had fun. We sure as hell had a bunch of fun, and we're gonna bring you the finals next.